Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Welcome back to the story of Jalapari. Jalapari, this is Minecraft with Minecolonies mod and the trade post for Minecolonies mod, which is why Jalapari got started. I am down in the supply camp. I just returned from Arnaraluk. That is my story. My story is that I returned from Arnaraluk. There were some things that were needed, and they arrived in a chest, and I am going to bring this chest over to the warehouse. I also have some logs on me from a couple trees that we had to take down in the tree farm yesterday. Oops. Oh, that was interesting. Yesterday, what just happened reminded me of something that was happening on Twitch yesterday. Today is Monday, April 27th, 2026. If you are watching this and you want to see what we did on Twitch yesterday, it is still up for a couple days. Twitch doesn't hold on to things for very long, but you can check it out if you have a Twitch account and see what we did. Let's look and see where we are. It's been a couple days. And oops, I just put down something I had in my pocket. Hold on. I didn't need to put that down. Let me come here and let me go to here. I don't think I have anything in my pocket here. So let's check this. And we're going to look at the stats for a minute. We have 59 people. And I think we still need a couple, no, we actually don't. We actually don't. And I'll show you why. So see the archers, we have 2 archers now in the university sports center, a Malachi and another archer. And then we have a 3rd archer who's waiting for the archery in the sports center to be brought up to a level 3 so that they can be there. The 2 extra archers that we have of the 3, 2 of the 3 are going to be gatekeepers. They have really amazing stats and they're perfect for gatekeepers.
I feel privileged to live here.
Sean, remember Sean, who was studying and at the university and doing research? He has decided. He apparently was studying environmentalism, and he is taking over the recycling center, and which is a wonderful thing. And so we should see, as a matter of fact, recycling coming up, and there it is. The recycling engineer, as opposed to the composter, is one of the trade post's new positions for the townspeople. And so we have one of those, as well as the dairy worker who now makes the cake. And so the baker bakes it, but apparently the dairy worker wants to make the pastry, that specific pastry. We're going to have to go back and make sure that they can. Let's see what time of day it is. It is just about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we can go. I haven't checked today yet, and I still have these things to go to the warehouse, so I'm going to do both. Wade, what's the matter? Wade must be waiting for some sort of construction materials. That's usually the only thing that I see right now. Hi, Carter. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Hopefully everybody's okay. Look at all the people we have in the shop. I love it. We added yesterday another walkway here. Who is this?
Good to
so what
see
are you
you.
doing? Come upstairs. Thank you. And did you hear that? Is something wrong here? Is she actually getting on top of this? She sure is, and falling off of it. Is she getting on top here and falling off? Hold on. Are they getting up on top of this? Oh my God, they are. Hold on. Let's take this right here. Let's take a piece of this. Actually, that was supposed to be blue. So let me put that blue piece back. Let me put this here and this here. I'm going to have to put a piece over top of that. That is the falling that I've been hearing. I'm not going to like that at all. Do I need both of them? I don't. I just need that one to be right there, to come across like that. Let's take the whole thing right here and have it come across. They've been going over the counter, up on top of this, and falling down in here and getting injured, actually. So we just fixed that. Let's make these wolves go back into the library. Jack and Eli, Jack is selling leather clothing and leather clothing and boots, as well as some other articles. We're going to put this stuff in the warehouse right now. Except this. I'm going to hold on to this. This will allow us to do research for the concrete mixer, and that is pretty good. So we will do that. Here we've asked for cake, but this is the thing that we're going to go check. First, let's see some of the details that we need to see. We have 40,000 right now, and he sold 7 items yesterday. Wow, that is really nice. And let's see the finds. We have gold ingot, and we don't need to buy that because Riley is actually doing a good job of in the mine, and we have a fair amount of raw materials for Keyshore to smelt. And Jack is very popular right now at the shop. So we'll leave Jack there entertaining everybody. This is the well, and look, yeah, dun, 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 dun. This is wonderful. Yay! We have unraveled the mystery of the outpost. We can now have the outpost. Dun, 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 dun. Now this is going to be really interesting because with the outpost, we have to have an extra builder. And I do not want... This is going to be curious. I'm going to have to think about that. But before I do that, let me, the sun is setting. Let me do a couple things. Riley has been getting stuck in the mine, and I just want to make sure that no one else is in the mine with him. Yesterday, we found Mia in the mine, and we're thinking that Riley and Mia were down there. Oh, Brooke is working. Brooke is still working before... Whoop, she had to finish something right before she left. She's going home now. I see lots of people. There's Ellie coming. Ellie, where did you come from? Ellie, I think, was coming from the train station. Let me see if Riley is here. Let's see if Riley comes. I'm going to give them a minute to see if Riley comes back. Yesterday we didn't get a chance to replace our wolf. Rude Wolf, unfortunately, is missing, and I think that what we're going to have to do is get a new puppy to take Rude Wolf's place. Something happened, and I don't know what it is yet that happens that causes the pets to go away, but the pet is gone completely. It's like we never had one. And see, it's not even showing, it's not showing that there were ever any pets or anything like that. And the animals herded, it's showing chickens, although the place is at sheep, the trough is at the shepherds. And so I don't know, it's still something that's having a little bit of a problem. We wanted to get a parrot, and I think we'll be able to do that. We just have to make a specific station for it. In other words, a bird feeder for the parrot. I'm looking at pigs, and I'm wondering if, oh, look, we have baby cows. I'm wondering if this pig belongs to us and it's just gotten out. Did you get out? You look lost. Hold on, let me get something here. Let me get one of these, a lead, and let's take this pig back. Come on, you. Let's come back to the farm. Now, I was trying to put in another little place where we could let animals in, but I can't because it's now reached the road, this little area. Notice that this is larger. You are correct if you notice that. It is larger. We now have a level 3 animal farmhouse, and that has made the field larger as well, and has allowed us to get level 3 workers. This one, because they are in the house, let's come this way. We can do it like this. There we go. And now you're back where you belong. And you just stay there. And that closes right behind me. And we're good. Okay. So we're just trying to get that little pig back because we don't have our dog right now, our wolf, who was trained and who takes care of the animals. There's almost enough space. We're going to have it extend beyond the point of the hut. The hut only comes to probably a little bit more, a little farther out. See where that's trimmed back right here? So I have a feeling the hut comes all the way to there, which I didn't. Oh yeah, no, the road plans for it. The road actually goes this way through here. We're looking at the border of the town right now, and for the first time, it's really kind of important to plan the roads. We've been doing so much cliff style and underwater base and aquatica styles where the roads are kind of built in, because how are you going to get on the cliff? How are you going to get underwater and move from place to place underwater unless you have corridors? And so we've spent a lot of time doing that. So our last town, Prosino and Rosa Oru's roads were kind of a mixture because it had cliff style, but it was in the in a mixed desert. And then let's go to sleep. Since it's raining, we're gonna go to sleep. I forgot. Wait, should I wake up? Oh, it's too late. Okay, did you see that? They didn't go to sleep. That means that Riley is still getting stuck in the mine. This is new since the last update, that Riley's getting stuck in the mine. I'm not quite sure why, but he is. And I'm going to call him up because I don't want him to starve down there. But something's going on where I found him yesterday in the mine and he couldn't get out. And there's Jeff. Nope, that's Josie. I'm going to call Jessica also. Let's recall Jessica up and let's see what she looks like. Let's see her inventory for a second. I think she's going to get something to eat. Let's go to recall Riley up because he hasn't been up.
Right away.
And let's look at him. How are you doing? Yeah, I know you didn't get any sleep last night, so I don't expect you to do anything today. So he's a little bit in shock, but there he goes. Okay. Yeah, he didn't sleep well. He spent the night in the mine, so we'll leave him for now. And I saw someone I didn't recognize. We have a train master as well, and I was supposed to do the Akasha records, and I haven't done them yet. I'll probably do them afterwards. Let's look for there's Thatcher. Thatcher is our train manager. This is not supposed to be broken here. And so we're going to bring this completely over to here. Let's make that go away. I don't want them going back there. And that just seems, yes, I do say so. And then let's join the rail together right there. And there we go. So this is a level 3, which allowed us to do the research. It's a level 3 train station in Trade Post for Minecolonies. And it allowed us to do the research for the Gatehouse, which we started. It was an hour research, and we started it, and we got the Trade Post research done. We also got asked for hot boots. Notice we're putting in more road pieces, and that's what I was talking about before I got interrupted by remembering him. We have more road pieces set up in different areas, and it's becoming important for us to have those road pieces to make sure that the town has roads, is able to have roads, and is able to get by. We're at level 3, and level 3 for housing begins to be the place where, look at this cute little level house here. We flattened out this ground yesterday, specifically so that we could have, do I want to do it? I could. Let's do something with the path here so that they can walk, but we need more than that. If we put down path, and we need to have dirt underneath it. So let's come here and do both of these. And look at this. Yeah, because they are coming this way. So we'll put in this and that, and that'll make it easier for all of us to deal with that little part of the walkway there. So we can put these away right here. And yes, so McKenna is building the first kids' houses. Look at that. You can see it. She's building right now. She's working on the kids' house. And Maisie was working on the Druid station that we needed to build, and we did. Gamer! Hello, Gamer! How are you? Hi! How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's come down here. Let's look at this. This should be a level 2. We wanted Maisie to bring it up to the level 3, and I think that's what she's working on. She isn't. Let's have Maisie upgrade this building. Was there something we needed? We have copper. We have granite. We should be okay. We'll see if she gets stuck. Upgrade the building. We want this building to be closed in. We chose this building specifically to be closed in. And there are many guard towers, and almost all of them are open air guard towers. The steampunk guard tower and the frontier guard tower has a closed guard tower, and in this area it rains. So we want them to be closed in. We're not in active warfare, but we do want to have some security on the borders. And this is one border here, and let's look there. So this is a border that does not have one of Anyanka's Druid stations nested into, I should say, a guard tower, nested into one of the buildings, because this area is not going to have, this is where the school is going to go. And I didn't tell Mr. Villager yesterday about the change in the school, but I think I'll remember today. Hi. Hello. Okay, so we have one guard tower here. The other guard tower is all the way across town in the farm country. The Cash finished the level 1 of a guard tower here. And these two guard towers are just to make the people feel okay. Because even though we have treaties, a lot of these people have come from places where there was war all the time, where there was constant battles against pirates and barbarians and even the mobs, constant battles against skeleton nations and witches and enders. And so because of that, and the skeleton nation includes zombies, creepers are pets of the skeleton nation, spiders are pets of the witches nation, and endermen, and so those are the kinds of things that most towns have to deal with. But because this is a mermaid nation, the nation of Ta'ana, I am an ambassador from that nation, and we are a mob as well, that we negotiate treaties with the other nations in order for the towns that we shelter, or we harbor, or that's not the right word for that we, there's a word and it's missing, and it means that we're guardians of them. We're their guardians. So the first 4 people request an ambassador from Ta'ana, the mermaid nation, and then Ta'ana sends someone like me. And this is just to show you, I'm going to get into this volcanic pool, and you can see that I am in fact a mob, that I am a mermaid, and I am not a player. And because of that, I have some magic. Mermaids are descendants of witches who return to the ocean in the same way that whales return to the ocean many millennia ago. And in the world of Minecraft, that is my story. So mermaids are very old, witches are very old. Witches in my story, the Crimson Keep style, which I love, and we can show it for just a minute. Let's see if I have it in my hand. Yes, let's show this style pack. At the very bottom here, we should have Crimson Keep, and there it is. This style is Princess Wendy and Dilbert93 created this style. It's a really gorgeous style, and I call this style the witches style, that this is what the cities of the witches look like when witches lived in cities and when witches built cities. And so those cities are all gone because something happened to the witches which made them go essentially insane, which destroyed them. And the only ones that you see now are the remnants of this huge nation that still is bothered by what happened. So that's my story. That's where Jalapari is set. Now, I'm not on the server for doing the trade post mod, so I have a friend in chat, Mr. Villager, and we are going to Dungeon and Dragon a relationship. Mr. Villager is an ambassador to villagers, and we have a village that he has put together, and I did it, but he requested that the village be built a certain way, and so we did on the other side of these cherry hills. And this is what we're going to connect to. We're going to connect the outpost to this village on the other side, and there's the village coming in the sunset, and you can see that it's a decent sized village, but you can also see that it has some houses that look like they're pagoda, because Thaler's is one of the style designers, and in the pagoda style, under decorations, is housing for villagers. And there it is right there, villager housing. You can see it at the end of that list. And there are a few housing from 1 through 4, I think the housing goes, but why am I guessing when I can show you? Let's go here to decorations. Let's go to villager, and there they are. So there's a small home, a large home, and a medium home, and they go from 1 through 4. And they are single story, so you can make your own little villager town, which we have done here. We had extracted style patterns from nearby villages so that we could have a town hall. This is actually a library piece from a village, and we extracted this library piece specifically for this village. This was a village church, a traditional village church, but Mr. Villager wanted a different style of church that is usually in the village. I think you know, if you don't know what a villager church from the ancients, from the original, I'll show you right quick. From here, let's come here and look, and let's switch to my pack, monster to mermaid. You can have your own pack. You can scan things and change things and have your own stuff. So I think we can go to here, to decorations, and there we have. So a villager church, this is the classic, one of the very first signs that Minecraft was changing drastically at one point, was when this building appeared. And this building has been modified to have glass now and things like that, but and to have a blender in because they have jobs and things. We had this placed here, but Mr. Villager wanted a different style for this village, and so we did a different style. We adapted that building to look like this building, which is very pretty, and I like it. So that's one of the buildings that we brought. These are from Thaler's markets. These markets are villager markets, actually. They are not the regular market. And then over here, we have I think this is a butcher. He's asleep upstairs. It has a smoker, and in the back it has a yard specifically to keep animals, and he doesn't have any right now. We can bring some animals to him and do that. And then the other one that we have here is the armorer. And this is actually an armorer here. It's nighttime. He doesn't use this building to sleep in, even though there is a bed here, and I'm going to use it because he has a family, or he's living with other villagers. I don't know whether he necessarily has a family, in other words, kids, but I know that he's living in the community somewhere. And so here you can see some of the people coming out right now and going to work, and it's you. Good morning. How are you? What are you? This is a librarian, and yes, it's good to see you too. And then we do have farmers. We have 3 farms. We're supposed to have more on the other side. This is a farmhouse also over here. So we're supposed to have more farms. We just haven't gotten back to it yet on this side. And this right here is the location of the gatehouse. This is where the gatehouse is going to be. And since we're here, we're going to set it right now. Now the gatehouse has a new trade post, now has 3 styles, and I'll show you this on the I'm going to switch packs. So the locals are mine, are ones that I use a lot of. You can see Vincentius Primus having his own style as well. At one point, we were both in the game long time ago now, but he hasn't been in recently, and so but it still held on to the fact that he had a style pack, and so it's there. This is one of the types of colonies, Christmas colony for making the large Christmas tree in the wintertime. Has its own style pack, and this is trade post for Minecolonies, having 3 different styles. Remember, it had 2 styles, and now it has 3. Classic Greek by V-Knight. V-Knight created a style to go along with the Greek classic style. What do I have here? Something just happened there. Let's come back here and look for a minute. And the classic Greek style does not include the farm. So let me show you what the original trade post one looks like, so you'll know the difference. Just because it's fun to show you. Just because it's fun. And I like doing that. Trade post. And so the outpost, the first outpost looks like this. Let's X. I didn't get anything. Yep, let's X. And now let's point at the ground, and let's try that again. For trade post, outpost is what we're looking for. There it is. And there, we got it that time. So this is what the outpost looks like. It's meant to give you a farm in another biome, so that if you are somewhere and you can't grow, Mr. Villager, you can't grow everything in a single biome. With the new food system, it is meant to be a peaceful challenge, the food system. And so at level 5, this is what the trade post looks like. There is a guard, there's a builder, and there's a scout. And all of those people are housed here. In the level 5, there's actually a dorm upstairs for them to be housed. And so this is what it looked like. And we were going to build this one. Actually, we weren't going to build this one. We were going to build the hill style one, which I'm going to show. This is also trade post. And if we look at it, this is the one that we decided we were going to put in. And we were putting in this one because of the mountains, the Cherry Hills. We could put this close to the hill and make it kind of work into the landscape. Doing very well. Mr. Villager, if you're still here, if you didn't just, by the way, what the scout does, not yet, I don't, because I don't think the scout was there at the beginning. I think the scout is newer. And I'll find out in a minute, because you're going to tell me, aren't you? But what we decided when we saw the classic Greek is that we were going to build that one because it does not have the farms, and we don't need the farms here. The classic Greek is essentially saying that you might want to put your own farms. So it just gives you the outpost. It also makes it possible for you to have more than one outpost in different places. So if you don't want to have farms, you don't have to. And so Mr. Villager, should I show you something right now before you go away? And I'll come back to this. Hold on for a second. We're going to go across to the town for a minute. To the town of Jalapari. Are you still there? Because I forgot to tell you yesterday, we're not going to have the school that I decided on, the one that has the greenhouse. I just couldn't kind of make it work. I just had trouble with the front of the school, and I decided that what I wanted the school to look like is that we've got this huge cathedral here, but what I want the history of the town to kind of be is that they originally had a little tiny church before they built the cathedral, and that's what I want it to look like. So right here, let's switch. We were originally going to do the frontier. Was it frontier? It wasn't frontier. It was colonial. And so we were originally going to put the colonial school. Let's go to education. And I'm going to have to X again because I'm at the other location. And let's come back here. Education, school. This school, level 5. So this was the school that we were going to put down. And we were going to put it because I really liked the idea of the greenhouse. But I know I probably could have taken this part down, this part right here. But there are some aspects of the inside that I miss that are actually better in the medieval, and it's the inside that I'm going to take. So even though this has a blackboard and all, I'm going to say that a blackboard is kind of modern for our town. I'm not going to have any modern, I'm not going to have modern stoves or refrigerators or things like that here. And so that was my drink light. Sorry, everybody. And so I've decided that I don't want this. What we're going to put here instead is the medieval birch. We're going to use the birch one, I believe, but I'll see when it goes up. Let's look at the decoration, education, the school, and then we're going to put this one in instead. And I like these because this is what they look like. And so they have a yard for the kids to play in, and I like that. So there's still an outdoor space for them to learn about the outdoors as a part of their school curriculum. The actual classroom area for this school is at level 5, looks like this. There's McKenna, she's done with that. Ooh, you almost saw the fireworks. McKenna's done with that house, level 1 of that house. And so we have this look on the inside, which is sort of like an old-fashioned school, and I like it. But this is what I like about this school. There's a cafeteria, a little place for the kids to eat lunch, and I love this. I love that they have a place where food is cooked for them during the day where they can eat, and I like the yard, and so I'm going to put this one in instead. So this is what our children's school is going to look like. And let's come here for a minute and look at the level 1. So it's going to start out looking like that. Yes, thank you. Oh, I'm glad you approve. Thank you very much. So it's going to start out looking like this in the beginning. And we can see the classroom is still there, and a place for them to get something to eat, and then they can go out into the yard. Look at this. Go out into the yard and sit and have lunch, and I just like it for this particular town. Yeah, and so that's the one that's going to go up there, and I just wanted to show you that in case you couldn't stay the whole time. McKenna was just announcing that she finished the level 1 of this new farmhouse that we're going to put here. We have 3 more houses that need to go in this area for the school district. And because Mr. Villager, because I was putting in that school, it did not fit in the border, and that's why we decided that we did need a border patrol. And we need it anyway because this is where the school is. So we are putting in a border patrol, which then pushed the border back far enough so that, see these posts? I know it's nighttime and the light's gone away, but I'll put a light right here. These posts were outside of the border, these 2 posts before, but then when we added the guard tower, it pushed the border back beyond, it pushed the border back way far. And then these houses also helped push the border as well. And so that is how we're getting our school. Now we're waiting for the research to be done, and I'm going to go to sleep, except I can't. Someone to keep children in line. Yes, I can't go to sleep. There's a problem, Mr. Villager, and I didn't get a chance to go to Discord and find out what's going on. It is a new problem. Something happened and I don't know what it is. It's some kind of change of some sort. But Riley is getting stuck in the mine. And yesterday, when you weren't there, we went down into the mine to find him, and we found Mia, the stumelier, in the mine, the other chef that we have that makes the stew in the mine. I haven't figured out what is keeping them from using this ladder, but without a doubt, they're having some sort of problem down here. You can see his name right now. And if you look, when I go down here, you'll see he's trying to get up and he can't. Riley's trying to get up and go home, and he can't get up, the ladder. So he keeps coming back down into this area. And let me see. Let's see if he went up. Nope. Now they don't work at night. Wow, look at this, Mr. Villager. Look at how much he's built out here. And see this? See him trying to get up and he can't? So I don't know what they changed, but they're both stuck down here. I don't know what happened that's causing them to be stuck down here, but they are. So I'm going to have to call them both up, Jessica and Riley. I'm calling Jessica up so that she can get fed and get some sleep herself. And then I'll call Riley up. Hold on for a second. Can I get up from here? I apparently can't. So let me break through here for a moment so that I can get here. It's faster to do that for now. And let's call Riley to go to bed. Let's put this back in the library for a minute. Let's call Riley to go to bed first. We call him, and there he is. And let's call Jessica so she can go to bed as well. And we'll call her up. Okay. And at least she was staying with him down in the mine. That must feel horrible to be trapped down there and to not know whether anyone's going to notice or not that you're trapped in the mine. So we'll have to check on it after the stream. I'll go to Discord and make say something about it and see if anyone has reported that that's not working. They played yesterday. The developers of Minecolonies played yesterday. I don't know whether they noticed it. If they noticed it, they might have just not gotten a chance to upload to CurseForge the change that would fix that. But they're very dynamic as far as fixing things in the mod that don't work, and which is one of the good things about playing the Minecolonies mod in Minecraft, is that the developers play their game and are still available for things like that. So so I'm going to have to figure out what happened there. We had I think we had Wade open this tavern, and I think that, and this is just me telling a story, I don't have the official word on it, but I have a feeling that because of the Gatehouse, they've now made it possible for you to have more than one tavern. We now have 3 taverns, and all 3 of them work. The trade post for Minecolonies, the train station at level 5 allows you, or there's research, one of those 2 things allows you to get visitors as well. The reason why is because visitors are buying merchandise in the marketplace. So right here, Jack is actually selling stuff to visitors, And right now, we're up to 40,000. He didn't sell anything yesterday. I think because all he has left is shoes and...
If you say so.
No? Okay, I'm sorry. You're still a clothing store. Sorry, Jack. That wasn't meant to be insulting. Tropical fish are neat. But right now, he's requesting tropical fish because he doesn't have enough clothing to sell. And if we look here... hear that sound? That's Mia. And Mia is making the stew. Mia is from the Trade Post mod. She makes a perpetual stew. She's one of the chefs. And she is down in the...
It's a fine day.
She's taking stew to the dining hall and giving it to Wesson. Although she wasn't going that way. Interesting. Maybe she's taking it to someone else. Jasmine should be down here. That looked like a courier. Nope, it's Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. And so both of the chefs are now on here. You can see Mia is here and Jasmine. And Mia, this perpetual stew ingredients is what Mia does. They are sliding in the ladders. I know they shouldn't be. They handle ladders pretty well. So I don't understand why suddenly they're not. That hasn't been a problem in a long time. I mean, since maybe like 14 or something, them having trouble with ladders. So something's changed that's caused them to have trouble with ladders again. Let's see what Jack found. That's rare. Blocks of coal. Wow, that's an excellent price for blocks of coal. I'm going to buy that. We don't need a pitcher plant here. We have a farm that is going to grow cactus, so we don't need to buy cactus right now. And so let's buy the coal, and I just got it.
What's it today then?
And that I'm going to put over here in the stash box, and it can go back to them. It can go back to them. And blocks of coal, that's pretty cool. I think I want that in the warehouse. And so let us continue for just a second. I have McKenna who's not doing anything, and what I want her to do is I want to see if she can work on two things that she needs to work on here. And I know, Maisie, I'll come back to you and Wade in just a minute and see what you're waiting for. Let me try this. Hold on for a minute. Let's do this. Minecolonies, space, colony. I'm going to ask them to re-ask for everything. Request system, reset all. And so all of their requests are going to go away, and they'll have to ask for everything again. Now, if that does it in the research, I'll have to go up and start the research over. Do I want to do that? I don't think I want to do that. I think it might end the research, so I'm not going to do that. But you can do that, and then the people who are asking for stuff and have been asking for stuff for a long time, like Maisie, she seems to be a little distressed. Ah, no wonder you are. Okay, what is it? Is it dark oak? I wonder. Whatever this glass pane has on it. Maybe it's light gray, and we haven't done light gray pane yet. I think that's actually the thing, that we haven't done it yet. So I'll have to go and check, but I want to get McKenna working on something first. So this is the cathedral, and at the back of the cathedral we have the hospital right here, and that is Pedro, and Genesis is and she's outside again. Let's bring her back into the building. Genesis, who is our enchanter. And I'm coming to this area here. Now we have this closed off because these stairs aren't done. I want the builder McKenna to come the back way to get to this area. This is a level 2, I believe. Yes, this is level 2 of the graveyard. And this, wait, right down here, look what's down here. Look at this, look what we found. Look at this. It is where the Nether Enchanter, the Nether Ambassador is going to be here. And so let's see if the research is finished. If the research is finished, Mechanic can build this. If it's not, we'll have to wait for it. It is not done yet. So they're still working on the research to build what Minecolonies team calls a Nether Miner. I call the Nether Ambassador. This is the one who goes to the Nether and who brings back things from the Nether that the town needs. And so we're still a little shy. Now nobody's here. I can have her work on this and bring this up to level 3 for a moment. McKenna. She doesn't need anything special. Brooke. I think that's her name. Why doesn't that sound right? Brooke should know how to make mossy stone. She definitely knows how to frame glowstone. And so those things should be okay for what she needs to do. And we'll get Lucas to know how to make an iron door. And we'll get Santino is the dye shop. Giovanni is the mechanic, and we'll get Giovanni to work on the buttons. So let's get McKenna to request those things. And she's going to bring this up to a level 2. We can come all the way up to a level 3. We're stopping at level 3 until all the level 3s are done. So the reason that this part is floating here is because I believe it belongs to the graveyard. And since these are nested buildings, they're all being built inside each other, which is a pretty amazing feat that Anyanka has here. The other thing that we will work on is these are only level 2 housing right here. So we'll be able to bring these up to a level 3 because this is a level 3 mystic site. And this is the cathedral. And we had to have the mystic site because of the hospital and the enchanter, or especially the hospital, are inside. And so that's what we're looking at. We were going to change into a Little Mermaid, and I think nobody's home right now. I think I'm going to come in here and change into a Little Mermaid for a moment. I'm doing a spell that changes me into a land person. I have hearts. And I do this when I go to the university so that the university can't be damaged by me being creative with magic. So let me come over here. You were going to say, have I heard of the new style, Sword and Kingdom? I have heard of it. I've heard of it. There is a new style called Sword and Kingdom. I didn't see it. I might have to update, or it's not a part of Style Colonies yet. It's maybe just a separate style on Planet Minecraft. Anyanka's style was on Planet Minecraft, and I imported it. And since it is meets the criteria, I can import it. What was that? Did you hear that? Who just fell? Did you just fall off that ladder, Amir? He went up to go to bed. I wonder if he actually fell off the ladder. Carter, Hayden, hi Hayden, hi Mallory. Mallory and Hayden are living here now. I forgot. Carter and Maisie moved into the Mystic site. I hate when they fall. So what do I think? I haven't looked at it. I heard about it, but I haven't looked at it. But you heard what? What have you heard about it? And let's see for a second. Let's look here. We're going to look at the research. So we do have room for one more research. They're still working on a couple. And let's see, they're working on the school. We know that. No, they haven't started the school yet. That was one of the things that we wanted. What they finished was, and let's look here, they finished the outpost research. So right up here you can see, right here, your researchers had just unraveled the mystery of outpost. And so that has been done, and now we want them to do the school. There's two things that we need them to do, and that is the concrete mixer and the school. I think we can start with the school first. We should have some books on us. Let's go to the backpack and look. Sure enough, we do. So let's take some books down, and let's go to here. And let's look at research, go to civilian, and let's get them to work on the school, higher learning. Now when the school is, this only takes a half hour. So when the school is done, we'll have them work on the, let's show. So these are a half hour, these are an hour, 2 hours, and 4 hours of earth time to get those done. And I love that. And so yes, I'm letting them do their jobs. And so you can see now that they're studying that. They were studying hot boots, and I think, let's see if we can find it for just a second. Oh, it's not here. I think it might be in technology. Let's see if it's here. Yeah, it's in technology. So let's go to technology and look. And opening the nether has 45 minutes left. Wow, okay. So it's a good thing I didn't stop it. And then down here, we were studying also hot boots to protect the miner. And it is, it has an hour remaining because it's a 2-hour piece. So the miners will be immune to fire and lava when you research hot boots. And that's one of the ones to get done really early on. And yeah, and I think that still has to do with the ladders. Mr. Villager, someone getting hurt there. And so we also need a concrete mixer. Let's come down here. And we need to be able to grow cactus. We should be able to grow cactus in there, but we're not seeing any of our yeah, that's interesting. See, we have crop rotation, and crop rotation should allow us to have an additional field. So it should recognize the fields, but we're having trouble with that. And it is a mod, it is mod interaction, a negative mod interaction. Something's going on with my mod pack that makes it that my sugar farmer plantation is what Minecolonies shows it. Has not worked for a while now, and it is a known problem. GitHub, they've come to the conclusion they can't recreate it, so they've come to the conclusion that it is in fact some piece of my mod that is making the farmer not work. The interesting thing is it only started doing that just in the last year, since last April, where so Arnarluk and Pitihamalakut, their sugar farmers, stopped working. They were working and they stopped working. And so that's just some of the stuff that happens with mods, because Minecraft keeps updating all the time, and mods have to update, and mods want to update in order to make it possible for people. Did I do the research? I did, because I only have 6 books left, and it only takes 3 books for the first one. So yeah, I did it. it's one of the things that just happens. So there's some things, and but in comparison to the complexity of everything, this works really, really well. This mod is pretty amazing for Minecraft. And the trade post, which modifies Minecolonies even more, works really well as well as a new one. And were you going to tell me something about this new style? This style called Swords and Kingdom? You know I'm not going to be interested unless it has some interesting buildings, and I'll have to look and see what the buildings look like for it. It would seem like for Swords and Kingdom that it is another version. Let's return to we're done at the university for right now, so I'm going to return to my magical self, and we'll come down here and change it back into a mermaid, a full mermaid with all my magical powers. Kind of medieval fantasy. So another medieval fantasy. So we have medieval fantasy already in the mod pack, and now we're going to have Swords and Kingdom. If you want to, I don't think I'm going to. I would have to see the houses. I really would. I mean, if they had better housing, I would get it for the housing, for having more housing. Anyanka's buildings are beautiful. This is the Old English style, and Mr. Villager is saying that the new style is medieval. Okay, guys, I'm going to help you. So I'm going to go down to the makers now, and let's get them to make these things that Wade and Maisie are waiting for. Let me go and see what Wade is waiting for, that he's upset about. So we're going to come back here and do that. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. Wade, what is the matter? Ah, okay. She might not know how to make the stonemasons, so we'll check. Let's look at Eli. Eli, what do you have today? What are you selling? What did you find? You found red oak saplings and spruce and flowering, and we don't need those right now, so we're just going to let it go. But from someone as critical as you are, you must be honest, this is quite a good one. Ooh, a bit tutorish. Interesting. The level 1s are kind of simple, but even good looking sometimes, and there are complexities, just like Old English. Ah, so they have nested buildings like Old English does. Interesting. So I will look at it. I'll look at it. It means going out to hi, Colt. It means going out to Planet Minecraft and seeing if it's there. Is it on Planet Minecraft yet, Mr. Villager, or is it on Discord in schematics for Minecolonies? Minecolonies Teams Discord. They have schematics there. We're coming back here to where Marcos is. Actually, this is Harper. Harper, are you waiting for something?
I'll take care of it.
You'll take care of it? Oh, they're going to give you a new axe. Okay. She's waiting for a new axe to be delivered. Let's come over here to Marcos and let's see what he can. A tiny bit expensive, mainly because of the dark prismarine. Oh, so it's like underwater base. So underwater base has a lot of prismarine. And so that's interesting. That is very interesting. Let's look at the cutter and see what needs to be learned. Nothing. Interesting. Okay. So everything's been learned there. Let's go to the glass shop and let's see what she needs to learn. This is Liberty. We're looking at her right now. This is a level 3 glass shop in Old English, and it is connected to the mechanics. They share a porch together, and this is Giovanni, and Giovanni needs to know how to make certain buttons. Let's see if there's something here. We would have to look and see what button is needed. He does know how to make some buttons, but we'll have to have him make the other ones. So he knows how to make spruce and stone, polished black stone. And so let's look on the checklist for a second and see what there is. And then I'll go back to putting in the outpost. I interrupted myself from doing that. Let's come here, and I don't see anything here. So the kind of button that was needed is not being requested here. So that means that they already know how to make it, and they just haven't gotten to it yet. So, so that's fine. We still need to check the glass shop for light gray stain. So let's come over here. Let's come to here, and let's go to the cutter and teach. Nope. So she just wants light gray stained pane, and we don't have that yet. We have white stained gray pane, but not light gray. So let's go to pane, and let's get the light gray in Chroma Hills, and this is what it looks like, and we will teach that. Let's come over to Santino. I think we can cross the tree farm right here. Yes, we can. And go directly up into the dye shop where Santino is and get him to make light gray. I believe that he might know how to make this color already, but we can check and see. There's light gray as far as dyeing wool. One of these is light gray. There's light gray from Azures, and that's good. And now we just need for him to be able to dye glass, teach recipe. So let's go back to glass and teach light gray. To dye glass light gray, and now he knows how to do that. And so this is good. Hi, how are you, Santino? It's good to see you. And then let's go across to so Cheyenne is the composter, and Callie is the bee farmer, and Violet is the flower shop. She runs the flower shop, and then Santino runs the farm, the sugar farm. There are bees in here because there are beehives in the ceiling in here, specifically so that they can help with the planting, which is, I think, is really interesting, and I like the idea of that. Hello, it's one of our couriers who's picking some things up. Let's see what she can make. Everything seems to be on, and she can definitely do azures now, so she can make the flowers that are needed. We should have some already in the warehouse. See, she's growing flowers right now. She's growing medicine right now. She's growing poppies, and except that she's not here. I'm going to get worried a little bit if too many people are not at work. That means there's something going on with the food. So we'll see what's going on there. Hi, it's our couriers. Let me see if we have a whole bunch of people in the dining hall. If we do, we might have to do something about the food. So let's look here. This is the dining hall. Not really. We don't have a lot of people waiting around. So let's come here and look. Hello, Wesson. What do you have?
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Oh, but look at that. He's got plenty of food here. He's got food, but look what he doesn't have. He's got plenty of fish and chips and stuff. So it seems, and there's the perpetual stew that Mia is making. So there's perpetual stew, and they are eating it. And let's come here and let's look at the menu. So he can serve baked salmon, he can serve pasta, but I don't see any pasta. So I wonder why you're not getting any pasta on the table. And chicken broth. I didn't see any chicken broth either. So those are some things that are missing. So we'll try and find out for just a second. Let's go down to her. She's growing the herbs.
There's
Yes.
a lot of room for my family to live here.
Quite a lot of food. Hoarding? That's not hoarding. There are 50 people, more than 50 people here. 59 people live in this town. So that is enough food for the 59. Change the perpetual stuff icon. I think so, yeah. Because look at that. See, there's the soup in there, and that's working really nice. I like that. And then they do have a stew that you can see. And Mia's been bringing the stew over to Wesson for him to serve. And the stew looks like this. So this is the perpetual stew bowls now that look like that. And so they're having stew and tortillas together, or they're having tortillas and potato soup, and they're also having fish and chips because we have Madeline. It looks better? Good. Yeah, it looks nice. It does. So the trade post mod is still working. Who's this? This is Josie.
What's it today then?
No, it's Jessica. Jessica, you're up. Oh, I didn't check. I haven't checked. Look. I'm going to have to call him up every single night. He is absolutely not coming up to sleep. Let's do that again. Let's call him up. Let's go over here and let's get Riley up. Otherwise, no one's going to get any rest, and it'll begin to show they'll stop working. If they don't get enough rest, they stop working. Hi, you. Jessica, did you come to tell me that he's still down there? You're going back down to find him? Okay. There he is. So he just is going up to bed. And now it should say all citizens. Let's see if it says it. All citizens are in bed. Uh-oh, it's not saying that. Have I seen Mia recently? Somebody's still down here somewhere. That's why Jessica went down. But I don't know who it is. Somebody's stuck. I don't see a name tag though. But let me see for a minute. Jessica, is there someone down here? Who's that? Sure enough. Who is this? This is a problem, people. Mia,
Yes.
Mia. Okay, Mia. I get that you like him, and I know that you like spending time with him, but you can't keep doing this. You can't keep coming down in here. You can't. Do you want me to move the two of you in together into a house together? Because I can do that. Yeah, Jessica, I found her. Because what are you doing? So I'm going to have to go to the town hall because I don't want to wake up Wesson because she's sharing a house with Wesson, but she apparently wants to live with him. And so we're going to come over here and go to the town hall and get her to go to bed. Otherwise, no one's going to go to sleep. And so we're going to come into the town hall, and I'm going to recall her to the town hall, called singular her. And so we can come here, and let's put her name in. And there it is. And click on her name and recall her. And so there she is. You just saw her. She just rushed out, and she's going to head to her house. And I'm going to look at the house that she has, And I think I'm going to move her out from sharing a house with Wesson. Let's see where she's going. Let's see what her house looks like. I love her little outfit. Mr. Villager is responsible for the outfit that she has on. And yeah, she's here with Wesson. But she's not sleeping with him. At least she wasn't before. Yeah, see? They're not sharing a bed. She's downstairs in the new bed. Downstairs. I have more housing, so I want to look at something here. Is this too far away for Riley? Let's look here and see who lives here. It's quiet. Jasmine and Gilbert live here. I can move them across the street when these are level 2s, which they're not yet. But I could move them across the street, and if I did, could I move Mia? And let's look here. Could I move Mia here? She's far. And Riley's far. This is too far for them. I don't know that this would be closer, this one. It might be a little closer. Hold on for a second. Let me look here. It'll be closer for Mia, of course. But let me look at Riley and see how far away he is. He's still far. 59. He'd have to really be in love with her. Because that's a walk. 59 is within the range that I don't want them to be too much farther than 59 when they have to go to work. We're listening to Drone Hands music in the background, and this is my favorite part of this piece that's playing right now. All right, so it's now showing. It's still not showing. Someone else is stuck somewhere. Where could they be stuck? Is it possible that there's more than one person down there? Oh man, this is going to become a problem. Let's come down and see if I can see anyone else. This is a problem. Jessica, is there someone else down here? I don't see any other names. And I don't see anyone trying to get out. So now I have to figure out where this other person is. Are they there? Is that what you're trying to show me, that there's someone here? I don't see anyone. Now you're stuck. Yeah, I know you're stuck. I'll bring you up in just a minute. So there's someone else stuck somewhere. Let me check for a second. I'm going to check the train station and see if something's going on with the rails, since something is obviously going on with the ladders. Let us recall Jessica, just so that she can get some rest. There we go. Where are you going? I don't see anyone stuck here. Oh man, that's a problem. She likes... Yeah, that's true. Oh, man. Okay, the sun's coming up, and I don't know where this person is. Where could they be? Where else could I be having trouble? Everyone has a home. So that's not the problem. And there's no way, oh, I could use there is a scroll research that you can do that can find people, but I'd have to know, I think, let me see if this is it. Resource, ultra save, regeneration, reinforcement, call your guards, and this one, worker, where are you? An enchanter tower, level 3 or higher. So she can make this scroll. I might need to have it because I am missing, somebody's missing, and I don't know how to find them. But let's come here. Let's go in and let's request. Let's see if I want to request that scroll. Let's see if she knows how to make it. Wow, look at that. Look at the sports center outside the building, or the university. I think that's the university showing outside of that building. That looks cool. Oh my goodness. Let's come here, and custom recipes is what she has. So she does not have a thing where I can teach her something, so I would have to request it. And so let's go request. Pedro, hi. You're here awfully early. This is our doctor. Do you have everything? Ooh. Ooh.
What can I do for you?
I see that. Oh, but you have some on you. Okay, good. Phew. It was like he doesn't have any medications. You have too many bowls. Let me take these bowls away. And I'm going to put them here. And he's like, but I need some. No, you don't. You don't need that many. You don't need that many bowls. Let's come down here and let's request that scroll. And we'll put the bowls in the stash box. And we'll see what they're selling today. Let's see what Jack has to sell today. Bread, we have Baker, we have Gilbert. Mushrooms, we have some. And rail, we have Santino, and we have Lucas, and they can make those. Let's come down. Hi, Jasmine. We're going to come across here, and in the stash box, we'll put these bowls. And then over here, we're going to request the scroll.
What's it today then?
So we're requesting the worker where are you scroll. Request one of those. And there we go. So in order to make that, wait, I didn't request. I only requested, oh, you need the Ultra Save Colony Enchanter as well to make that? That's the recipe? It requires research. Ooh, so we can't have it yet. It requires research. Hi, Jack. And so we'll have to do that. Eli is entertaining again. Eli, are you actually selling anything, or are you just entertaining people? He's laughing at that. Okay, that was Jack saying, what's it today? Okay, and... Alright, so every night I'll have to check for Mia. This is Mia right here. Mia, what's wrong?
I'll
Now
take
you're
care of
coming
it.
here. What's the matter with you? You wanted... Oh, you want to... Oh. I hope you're not being stood up at the altar. I think that she's wanting to... What are you waiting for? She's not
Yes.
asking for anything, I don't think. Oh, she's still waiting. But it's being made now. And there we go. So the glass blower is asking for sand, and that's what they're waiting for. I'm going to follow her for a second. I think because I'm following her, she didn't go to the mine right away. Aha! So Jasmine must have called her because they're both going back to the kitchen together. So we'll leave them for now. Who's this?
It's a fine afternoon.
Hi, Cash. Cash, do you not have anything to do? That's what you're acting like. Hold on. Let's go up here and let's see what Cash is working on. He's one of the builders. And if he's not working on anything, we need him to work on something. He is not. What, Cash? You're not working on anything. Hold on. Let's see what we can have him work on. These are all level 3s, and we're up to level 3. He's supposed to be working on housing. However, this is not a level 3. This is only a level 1 of the new recycling center. Hi, Sean. And Sean has come here. I don't know how this works yet. We'll have to see what this works like. But Cash can bring it up to the level 2 at least, and possibly a level 3. We probably need a level 3 in order to do some other research. And so I'm just going to have Cash work on it. Hold on. Cash, I thought you were working on a house. I thought you were supposed to be bringing one of these houses up to a level 3. And I don't think you've done that yet. Uh-oh, we got bees. They love these chairs, and they get stuck in these chairs all the time. I'm going to have to take this chair out without hitting the bee. There we go. Goodbye. Go on. Go out. Go out. Go out. There we go. Okay. Put the chair back. All right. And let's go to... Oops. That went into my backpack. Hi, Remington.
Good to
What's
see
the
you.
matter? Oh, Remington, do you not have a key? All this time? I'm so sorry.
If you say so.
I'm sorry. I will work on it. Hold on for a second. Remington's our latest, and she doesn't have a key. So I'm going to... Whoop.
Can I help you?
Mia, are you doing DoorDash? I think Mia's actually doing DoorDash. I think she is. I think she's delivering to people. Let me see here. Let's get Mia a key. Poor Mia. Not Mia. Remington a key. Remy. And let's come here. She's our 6th. And she needs to have a key to the warehouse. And so we'll give her one. And now she's going to be able to help with the deliveries. And she'll be here in just a minute. We'll see her come up from her place. Oh, you're doing housework today? Okay. You're gonna come tomorrow? That's fine. Dun 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 dun. And look at Brooke. She's made cobblestone stairs. She has a better recipe for it. That's excellent. So see all these road pieces that we're putting in? We're slowly but surely getting all the road parts to be here. Yesterday we put in some pieces of road. Hi Marcos, how are you? You doing okay? Right here we started putting in some pieces of road because we needed to be able to get down this hill. We still have road that needs to go here, and this is up right here, but we're not going to use I don't think we're going to be able to use let me see what level this is. It's 68. Oh, it is 68. Oh, this is 68, and this is 68 over here. So we can actually put in the same piece of road right here that goes down. We'll put one in on the other side that goes up right here. and joins to this, but I'm not doing that today. I forgot. I'm going to the train station right here, and we're going back over. Yeah, I know, the day is ending. No one's going to sleep again. Should I wait? What you doing? Thatcher's checking the rail. We're coming back over here. This is enough rail to get a builder to be able to go and build. So we definitely want to do that. So let's come here. Let's come out. I don't know. If I go over, that means that Riley is going to be up all night. So let me just get him for a minute. Everyone's going to bed now. Before I go away, let me just get Riley out of the mine. I still don't know where that other person is, but we'll have Riley come up, and there he is. He's going up to bed. When was the last time I saw Keyshore? Oh, I can check. See there? He's there. Keyshore's there, Lucas is there, and now Riley is in bed. So it's not one of them. I've seen Tobias. Let's see if Tobias is in his house right here. These are people who work in the area, and I'm concerned that maybe Tobias is in bed, Wade is in bed, and I think this is where Tobias is supposed to be. Let me see. Wade's in bed. Good. Oh. Ooh. What? Hold on a second. Did you see that, Mr. Villager? That Littleton, have I not built that Littleton? So Thaler changed. He didn't change them. He was working on the Littleton package when I got the first one. And I got the first one and didn't update for a long time. And so I didn't realize that some buildings weren't finished. Let's go to the Littleton for a minute. We're using Littleton's houses because they're small. And we want some little family homes. But I'm going to look here and look at the residents and see what's going on. I don't remember 3 beds being on the first floor of this house. I thought that when it got to the level 3, 2, 3. Something strange is going on there. When it got to the level 3, that the beds went upstairs. Like this, and this is the way they're supposed to be. So what is going on in that house? Let's look at the level 2. Oh, I know what's going on. So it's going to look like this, but the original level 1 now has a bed here, and this bed here is still there because he's in the middle of doing it. So he put down the other 2 beds, because I was like, how can there be 3 beds in that level 1 house? Okay, so I figured out that mystery. So now we can go across. We're going to take the rail tunnel and bridge, and there it is. So we'll come down here where we were. I know, that was just very curious. Okay, and we'll come here. Vincentius Primus is gone. He's gone to sleep. We're crossing. Now this is the way the scout is going to come. And Mr. Villager was asking me if I knew what a scout did. And I don't know yet. I know that there's a builder that is supposed to go outside of the border because of trade post with an outpost. They can go outside the border and build the outpost, build the farms, build whatever you want built within the outpost piece itself. And then you also have a guard and a scout, and I think that's it. So the scout is kind of like the outpost train master, I think. That's me just speculating. at this particular moment in time. So here we are. This is where we're going to put it in, and we showed it earlier, so we're just going to connect it and put building here. So let's come to here. Notice that hallway isn't completely finished yet, and I've got the builder tool, so I can take the builder tool right now and go to trade post. Why don't we go this way? I think it's called Greek something, but I don't quite remember the name yet. It's new. Classic. That's the word. I didn't remember. And let's come here and let's go to outpost. There we are. So this is the level 1. And let's look at the level 5. That's my drink alarm. And there's the full level 5. And let's turn this around so that we can see the entrance to the cave. Right here. Oh, I needed it to be the other way. So let's turn it back around this way. Let's push it out. And let's bring it down. Now I need the track to match right here. Let's put a lamp here. Just right here for a minute so I can see the track. It's made for double or single, so we're going to have the main track, which is the left one, be attached here, right there like that. And so the building is going to sit in the hill right here, so we're going to have to dig out the hill in this section just so that we can have this building be here and look the way we want it to look. So now we can go assign a builder. Error. Oh, is it going to make me place it again? I think it is. I think it's going to make me place the trade post piece again. I think it is. So remember, I had gotten one, and we did. Wait, let me look and see what I have on me. Oh, you know, I bet we have to put this in. Do I have to? Hold on again. I'd already done that. Let's look for a second. Let's get a claim. Claim ticket. Let's look at it. Click to claim. I don't see the claims not showing anymore. The claim's not showing here anymore. So we did have a claim for here, but we used the claim ticket, the claim one that, and that's what I think. I was thinking I shouldn't use it, but it wouldn't let me use one that didn't have a claim attached to it to do the research. It wouldn't let me use a new claim ticket. So I think I left that ticket back at the town. It's raining, we'll go back. So I'm still learning this new mod. And it has some complexities. It's meant to be challenging because it's meant to be a mod for those of us who don't want to fight, to constantly be fighting. And so this becomes a challenge. Now there's a well here, and we were supposed to do something with the well and do something with the claim. And I thought for sure that I had that worked out. Let's have a Santino make a claim, another claim ticket for us. So let's come here and look at this. Well, it's the same thing with the wolf, Mr. Villager, that I don't have a wolf. Claim. And there it is. So we'll request one. Is that giving us 1 or 64? Okay, cancel that. I just need one. Request one ticket, one claim post, one claim piece there, and it's made out of wool and stick and iron. So that will be done. It's raining and it's sunrise. Nothing is going to be done today because it's raining at sunrise, and because they're not, I haven't done the research for them to work in the rain. We'll have to wait until tomorrow for that. Well, that's interesting. Let's go over. Do I have any on me? Let me see what I've got. I do have coins on me. I'm going to take some coins over. And what do I need beside coins for the wolf? I need bone, and I think I have that on me. I'm going to take some coins and some bone over to Cannon, who is the... I should really fix this, shouldn't I? Uh-oh, somebody's sick. It's Cannon who's sick. Oh no, he's got the flu or something. He's going to go to Pedro at the hospital, and he's going to get some medication. In the meantime, I'm going to leave here. That's interesting. A change in the air. I suddenly smell something specific that I didn't smell before. And there's nobody. There's nobody here. Mr. Rosenose, Vincent Primus is in bed asleep. That's very curious. So right in the inventory here, we're going to put in those pieces that are needed. And what's needed for a pet? I need 16 bone and 3 coins. 3 coins in the fountain. Now I think I only need to put the bone in, and the coins will automatically be deducted from the marketplace balance. So I just need the 16 bones. I said coins, but I mean the bones. I just need to put the bones here. So we have 5, so that's not enough. So I'm going to have to go to the warehouse and get some right now, and we'll put them in. I see that area over there, and I still need to put in a slope right here for them to go up. I think I just picked up eggs. Right here, there's no real way up here. So this is another place where we really positively need some road. There's Amani. I don't know. I'd have to think about that for a minute. Where Amani is. So we're going to go to the warehouse and we're going to get some bones so that when it's not raining, we can get Cannon. When Cannon is not sick, we can get Cannon to do that. We do have bone. We have a treaty. In the treaty, we have both see the designators are downstairs, so we'll go down and we'll look for the designator. There might not be enough here. There's only one. Let's take this one out of here and come over here. I didn't sort the warehouse. And put this here, and I only need 16, right? And there they are. I need 16, so we'll take those back. And to Cannon's shop, and we'll give them to him. So let's come around this way. So here's the different road pieces that still need to go in. If I put in all of the ramps, that'll help sort of figure out these areas where the road isn't yet. So there's Violet. Violet lives right here, and she's the botanist. She works in the flower shop. We're growing tea. Ismail is growing tea and squash, because the coconinos are actually cold biome, so he can grow squash. And Violet's going somewhere. So we'll come down here and we'll put the bones in, and that way the next time that Cannon is working, he will make a wolf. He will get a wolf pup for us. Now, it's not a pup yet. We're just doing that as a part of the story, that he's going to get a puppy and train it. And so training items, we need that, 16. So we're just going to put this in here. We could put it in here. So he has 8, he doesn't have enough. So we'll put that there, and then we'll just leave these like that's what he's using to feed them and train them and that kind of thing. So there we go. So when Cannon is feeling better, he will work on that. Let me see what he's working on. This is Josiah, and Josiah was supposed to be doing the flower shop. And what does he need? Composted dirt. And let's see how composted dirt is made. It's possible that no one knows how to make it. Composted dirt is made by a farmer, and it needs compost and several dirts, 8 dirt. Let's go up to Nikolai. Nikolai is the first farmer. So we're going to go up. Or we could get Ismail to do it. Do we want to get Ismail to do it? Why don't we get him to do it? So let's come here. And I'm looking at what he can make. Mud. We don't have to disable them. All of the farmers know how to make jack-o'-lanterns, and this is for mud. And hay bales. Let's teach recipe. Let's teach composted dirt, which is just dirt and compost. And now Ismail knows how to make it, and he'll make it for him. Now he's just working on the flower shop up here. We could have him do something else. Everything here will then be a level 3 at that point when the flower shop is brought up. This house is a level 2. This tower is a level 1. And he could work on those, but I want to see if he's done with the farms here for a sec. All the farms are up to level 3. The farmers, the animal farmers, should all be up now to a level 3. So the dairy farmer and the rancher are up to level 3. And since we're here for a minute, crafting recipes, teach recipe, let's teach cake. Teach cake, and she can make it, and let's teach it. It concerns me that it's showing that this, and it's not turning it around, so let's try again. We don't have buckets, so if it doesn't make cake with bottles, with these bottles, we're gonna have a problem, Houston. Trust me. So let's see what happens if she makes it now. The recipe doesn't correspond. It should correspond. This is the dairy farmer here. Is there a separate place for the dairy farmer to know how to make things? We put these things here. Oh wait, is she full? No, she can have 50 recipes. All right, so we can't do cake. And is she actually not making anything? Milking attempts. We have to go find a bed. This hay is good. I'm going to close the gate here. I'm going to get out a sleeping bag right quick. She's not working. And so we'll figure out what's going on, why she's not making any dairy products. We can go to the barn and check. Let me come here and put these things away for a second. The sun is up the next morning. Let's go for a minute to the warehouse and see if we have any milk products at all. So the dairy worker now makes all the cheese and creams and things that are needed by the chef. And let's look here. Let's sort the warehouse, and then let's come here and look and see how much milk we have. And so nothing's being made. We don't have any butter. Do we have any yogurt? We don't have any yogurt. We don't have any cream. We don't have anything. All right. So it's Monday. It's Moon Day, and I can go to Discord and I can find out what's going on with those, what's happening with them, and we'll see what happens when we come back. So right now, those aren't being made. Where have they come from in the past? They've come from Arnarluk and Petit Hamalakut, and we haven't really been needed Emny Island and Seabridge to help, but because Arnarluk is so close and they have so much that we could do that very easily. So I'm a little concerned. I have 3 pieces of trade post that I need to check on. Maisie is not doing, she's working on the guard tower, and did she get the glass yet? And if she didn't, it could mean that there isn't any sand. So let's look here. She's waiting for a bunch of stuff. So she still has a whole bunch of things that she's waiting for, including stripped dark oak, the polished blackstone button. We know that Giovanni can make it, and the stained glass, we arranged for it. We saw that the recipe was there. Let's see if there's any sand. If there isn't any sand, we're going to have our crusher make some sand for us. So let's come here and look. Sand. And there's plenty. So since there is sand, hi Zoe, they just haven't gotten a chance to deliver it yet, and this is why I wanted to do the requests. I wanted to redo the requests. Sometimes when they're waiting for a super long time. Well, we can do the experiment. Let me see if the research got done. Yay! Higher learning got done, and this is good. So the school can be made, and we can have McKenna work on the school instead of the graveyard. We can have an undertaker. I'm waiting for the children. I'm leaving that as a job for one of the kids when they grow up. And let's come here and let's get what she's working on. Let's cancel her working on that, and let's have her start working on the school. Only because Maisie is working on this guard tower. And so we'll have her begin by working on the school. We couldn't set it. That's right, we couldn't set it, but we know that it fits right here. So let's switch to medieval. And I believe to make it brighter, we were doing the birch one, the birch school. And here we go, level 5. So there's the level 5 of the school. And let's come over here. And yeah, it definitely has this prismarine on top of it as well. I think all of them do. I like this. I like the roofing on this the best. And you can see what the guard tower is going to look like in the background. When it gets to the next level, it'll have, it'll be closed. It starts to be closed in. And this, let's place this piece here. Now we have those markers, so we know where it's supposed to be on this land, because those markers are the outsides of this building. And there we go. So it's sitting within the markers on all the sides. And so now the question is, how high is it supposed to be? Definitely not that high. It's supposed to be even with this land here. We might have to bring this whole thing up right here to make this land smooth for them. But right now, we're going to assign a builder. And we should have, there it is, sitting right there. And notice it's dug out because we tried to do this already and found out that we were outside the border. So build options, the builder is going to be McKenna. Build the building. And now, since we did the research, she can start the building. She worked on these 2 houses here, and they're only level 1s for the time being, but that's okay. And we just need them to be here for right now. And every time I remember, I have to remember at night to check on them and to check on the people who are missing. There's Giovanni, the enchanter, right there. Let's see if we got the things that we asked for. It's 2 o'clock. It's after 2 in the afternoon. And let's come over to here. Jasmine is going that way. We can go this way too. And let's look and see if we got any of the things. Not yet. We haven't gotten any of the things we asked for yet. Now, though, I can't supply a recipe for the enchanter. The enchanter recipes have to be there. However, for the claim, I can. Let's go and see if Giovanni knows how to make a claim. I thought I did that already, but we'll come up. I could check for iron. We know there's sand. I could check for iron. I could check for... Let's come here. Sort warehouse. And let's look for sand. Again. None's been taken out. Let's look for iron. There are iron ingots. I don't see any nuggets. There are not. Okay, so that's the problem. That there are not any nuggets. Let's go down here to Lucas and see if it's Lucas or if it is in fact. I didn't have to do what I just did, but I walked all the way around. Lucas, hi. Let's look and see if he makes the nuggets, and he absolutely does, and it's sitting right there. So he can request the nuggets, and then Kishore is making, you don't have anything? Yeah, you are. You're making ores. So there are, he does have the capacity to make those, and that's what needs to be done. And he does have the recipe. So the other thing we can check is on him and just make sure that he has the recipe. And Now, normally I don't have to worry so much about the people, but because they're getting stuck in the mine, I do. Hi, Giovanni. Let's come here and look and see. Do you know how to make a claim yet? So let's look at his crafting. Let's come here. And he does not. He knows how to make an immersion blender, which is needed for the resort, but he doesn't know how to make the claim yet. So let's teach the recipe. We're going to teach a claim. And there it is. And I need a piece of wool. And it's going to show me every wool under the sun. I should have some in my backpack. I do. Just for this purpose. So let's teach recipe. Teach the recipe. And click on that. And change the wool. And did I make a mistake on who makes it? I think I did. Hold on. Let's do that again. Let's come to here. Teach recipe. It's not showing me who makes it. It should be showing me who makes this. Oh, there it is. Oh, the Fletcher, wrong one. Oh, sorry, Giovanni, it's not you. Let's take a lantern and cut across the tree farms. I think we can cut across right here. Yes, we can. We can come up here through the dye shop and into the Fletcher shop right here. And let's try that again. Now, I think she does know how to make the claim already. She can make the trough. It's actually something that she makes. And sure enough, there it is right at the end. So let's bring it up. I'm just doing this just to kind of make it not in the place where it was, and so as an acknowledgement that it's there. Let's put the wool back, and it goes right here. That's an oak for the same reason. And look at all this stuff we have. This goes in the library. Everything else can go into the shop, but not into the warehouse, but not this. So we'll put that there, and we'll continue. And where are we at right now? We're at 2 hours. I'm going to spend, since I can't do any trade post stuff right now. That's such a shame. I was so sure that I was just going to go over there with the claim, because I'd already put the claim in. It showed. It went into the well. Everything was done. I think now that I think it's going to make me re-put it back in the well with a diamond. And hopefully when that happens, we'll be able to just go ahead and make it, and we won't have a problem with it again. So let's see what happens. It's a new mod. It's a new mod, and so things are going on. Yay! The miner is safe, and speaking of the miner, we're going to check in a minute. Harrison, why are you up? Why aren't you sleeping? What's wrong with your bed? There's Malachi, you're here. Where's Harrison's bed? It's over here. Why isn't he in bed? Let's take this bed and put it back in. Let's take this bed and put it back in. And this bed, I need to do it the other way. 1, 2, put this bed in first. Sometimes when they don't sleep, it's something going on with the beds. So I'll put that bed back in. And he's not coming up for the night. So this is the other person who's not sleeping. So this is the reason why And I don't think recalling, it's just going to wake up Malachi, but I'm going to try it for a minute and see if they both go upstairs. Now, we've had this problem with them before. There should be enough space here. That should be enough space. That's a full block above. And that should be enough. But that is what's happening. All right, so that's why nobody's sleeping. So I would let Riley stay in the mine, but I don't want him to starve. So I'm going to bring him up. Harrison's not going to starve because he's already up. He's just not going to bed. So the story of that is going to be that Harrison is learning to be on duty at a gatehouse. And so Malachi is having him do maneuvers for that. And that's what we're going to say is the story for that. Let's get him out of... You saw he just came up from there? So he was down in the mine. And now it is raining again. We're going to take the lantern. Hold on. Let's come here for a minute. These can go back into the library. Let's take the lantern and let's go to the town hall and go to bed. Yeah. So while we're waiting to find out what's going on with the trade post mod pieces that we have, we can do a couple things after we go to bed and get up the next morning. We can get a nameplate and we can put nameplates over to name the pet. And should I just go ahead and, since it's not showing a record of Rude Wolf, should I just start over as though nothing happened? As though we hadn't had him before? What should I do about that? Wait, that's why I got up, because I'm holding a lantern. There we go. What should I do, Mr. Villager, about that? I think maybe I will. Let's go up. We're going to stop by the warehouse and get some name tags. And put in the animal, the pet shop. That's a pet shop. What do you have, Eli? What do you have today? Green dye. Well, we have a dye shop, so we don't need it. We have Fisher. We don't need that. And we're not using jacaranda wood at this particular moment. We can hear... I do. I do say so. Let's check and see if we got... yes! Dun 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 dun! We have a claim piece. Yay, team! We have a claim piece. Yay! No, we can do this. Yay! Let's quickly go to the warehouse and get name tags. But we would have to go to the Fletcher. We would have to go to the Fletcher. No, we would have to go to Lucas to do the name. So I'm not going to worry about it right now. I just realized I'm going to have to go to Lucas and get the name printed. I could do that right quick. Let's go to name tags. There's name tags right there. And let's see if we can find the indicator on the floor. I don't see an indicator, so it might be upstairs. We have some storage up here. And sure enough it is. And look at all this We have, ooh, we can make mutton dishes. Oh, this is good. Yay. Excellent. Name tag's not there. Oh, there it is. So we'll get a name tag and we'll put it right here. And then let's go down stairs. Yay, we can make mutton dishes. We have sheep. Yay, team. We'll go and see what kind of mutton dishes we want to make. Let's go to Lucas. And Lucas should have one for me. If Lucas doesn't have one, we'll... Oh, I know. We can use Keyshore's. Keyshore has one. And we'll put it here. And let's name R-U-D-D. W-O-L-F. 1D or 2Ds? Rudewolf. Rudewolf. Bless you. Which one do you like? Which one do you guys like? Which one do you like? I kind of like that one. Yeah, that looks like Red Wolf. Rude Wolf. Let's do this one. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we're going to thank you, Keisha. Lucas, where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, and let's go this way and we'll take it down to Cannon. We'll see if Cannon is back to work. It's a bright sunny day. We'll see if he got healed. Yes. Let's come down here and run across. And let's come to here. It would be different if it said that he died. I mean, it does say when they die. It did say that our other wolf died. Now it doesn't say anything. Is this a level 3? Because if this is not a level 3, I'm not doing it. It is not. So I'm not going to do it because what I notice is that sometimes when it's brought up, that's what happens. Let's have Josiah upgrade this. I'm just going to leave the name tag here for him. Uh-oh. We have a pet. We have a pet. Okay, let's recall. Let's look and see. And there they are. And let us summon the pet. Let's get this. And let's bring the pet back. Where's the pet? I hear you. We've got one. Where are you? Here he comes. Here he comes. Here comes Rude Wolf. Wait, where are you? There's Rude Wolf. I just have to stop them because now they just say Pet Wolf. So let's wait. Rude Wolf, wait. There we go. Okay, so now Rude Wolf has a name and we have the pet already, so it doesn't matter. Hopefully the pet is not going to disappear when he upgrades the shop. And so that's good. Let's take this off of here. He's going to work on that building, so I'm not going to take the torches off. Yay! We have a pet! And now this pet is assigned to the shepherd. And who is the shepherd? Maybe that's the person I didn't recognize. And it is Amani. Yes, that's the person I didn't recognize as the shepherd. Amani. Hi. Nothing. I just was trying to see that you were there. There is Brendan, and there's Colt, and there she is. There's Phoenix, and she's not doing anything. Don't let them out. Phoenix, why are you going to stand there? Phoenix, what are you doing? Go in or go out? Mm-hmm. Yep, I just saw that. Oh, ooh. Did you see that? Okay, Josiah just finished. Hold on. I've got a lead on me. Why did you do that, Phoenix? It's not even your animal. Amani should be mad at you. Let's come over here. Let's come back through. Come on, you. Come on. Thank you. Come on, all the way. Come all the way in.
What can I do for you?
And let's come over here. She's going to come through. There we go. Okay. That was very odd. I think this is one of these places where we don't have anything because they would keep opening it up. Opening that door there. Well, what do you know?
Couldn't wait till Monday.
Yeah, I think you're right, Israel. Why is your door open? Hi, Alea. She's a chicken farmer. And let's come over here, which doesn't have one of these and one of these. So let's come here and let's just for a second put this here. See where the road is? So it is going to have a stair there anyway. Where this is when we put in the stone for this. But for right now, just right here, I'm going to put in this so that they can walk up this side right here. And there we go. And we have this to keep the horses out. Believe it or not, horses were coming into the fields. So that's why we have the wheat fields have fence around them. All the fields have fence around them to keep the horses out. I saw red just, oh, this tree is dropping red leaves. Oh, cool. Okay, and now let's put these things in the backpack for just a second. And Josiah is going to work on the pet shop. And I think we stopped him at one point from working on the pet shop because we didn't have mortar. And we needed mortar, but now we have it. So he should be able to do the pet shop, okay? It is now 6 o'clock again. I'm going to wait one more time for Riley to come up. And I'm just doing it so that he doesn't starve. He isn't hungry. Where are you going? She's looking for Riley. See, I'm going to have to put them together. I'm going to have to put them together. They are so much in love. They really are. She's worried about him. She was going down to give him food because he was so hungry. That's what she was doing. Let's recall him. Go to bed. And let's call Jessica so that she comes up too and gets something to eat. Look at you starving.
Yes.
Yes, I know. So here, come up and get some food. Okay, so she's eating now. And that's why you have to check on them. And that's why that's a problem. Because if they stay down, then they get hungry. Let's come over here. Let's see if he went to bed this time. And he is not going to bed. So the archery houses have had this problem before. And I don't know what causes it. And I don't think there's a way that it can be fixed. The only way that it can actually be fixed is to assign him to the Gatehouse. But that means that, and when we have archers, we're going to have the problem that we had. We had this problem at Arnarluk, and we had to fix the... What if it needs to be more? How many is above this bed? There's a lot above this bed. What if that's the problem? That this piece right here What is this? It's a full block. Needs to actually be a panel or something there. Let's make a panel. Cut. Let's get a cutter and make a panel for that piece right there and see if this helps. I'm trying to solve the problem of Maria. Here, let's do this and let's take that away and let's put panel here or not have anything here. Let's have this come up like this for a second. I know, I see it. Just on top of that bed and see if maybe that makes a difference. In the underwater base, it did make a difference. That when this bed didn't have enough room, they wouldn't go to bed. But that's not happening right now. We'll see if they come up and go to bed tomorrow. We'll see if that works. We'll put this back in the library here. And we'll have to remember, if that does work, we'll have to remember to do it again next time. Bunk beds work. They do use bunk beds. And he should go up. So let's look at Harrison's stats for a second. So Harrison is now a 30 and a 29. He's actually more skilled. And he was only here to, I'm going to let him go to the Gatehouse because he's skilled enough. And Hattie is supposed to be here. We'll bring Hattie in. Hattie is actually the other Gatehouse Druid Archer. And since we're going towards the Gatehouse anyway, we can get Harrison to come over. And Hattie will start at the archery tomorrow, the next day, their next day. And in the meantime, we're going to come over to the Gatehouse right here. Let's come inside. I'm going to take these away. I just don't, I'm just going to take them away all the time. This is fine, this gate here, but we don't need the inside gate. And let's come to here, and we have an archer now. Harrison is going to be here. Dun, 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 dun. And so he might come here tonight. Why don't I call him? Let's see if he'll go to bed. Hi. Good. Are you thinking about going to bed? Are you going to go to bed? I don't think so, but we'll see. Ah, he's excited. He just wants to look at everything here, and we'll just let him get acclimated now. He was at the sports center because Malachi has been here a long time, and he was sort of doing an orientation for the archers. So now Hattie is going to get orientation, although she's not going to get it for as long as Harrison did, because she was at the university doing research, and that is going to make it that she is going to get assigned sooner, because she's already sort of oriented to the town, and she just needs to, now I forget how this works. And there it is. So see, we have a claim now here, on here. So we're going to head back to, and we're going to put this in the well. That's what we did last time. And that said that's what we needed to do. And it said we couldn't do it because we didn't have a diamond. And that's what that diamond is for, that diamond coin. There are 3 types of coins: the bronze, the gold, and the diamond, or the copper. We'll say it's copper. The copper, the gold, and the diamond coins. And here it is. Now I have to turn off, so let's go to the backpack. I have to turn off magnet. Otherwise the magnet will keep picking up the claim and pick up the coin. So now we can come to here, and we're going to drop in that and drop in that. And there we go. And we just did a spell, and we just got, ooh, we just got those back. You must complete the research? Wait. Ugh. Okay. I could have sworn that I've done the research, but hold on for a second. Let's come here. Maybe I just got the train station. Maybe the research wasn't finished yet. Okay. Is that possible? I thought I did. It said right here. Hold on. You've unraveled the mystery of Outpost. Let me go to the university. No, you didn't. I just tried to set it. And it says I need to do the research. I did the research. And let's come to, wait, I can't do it. Hold on. Let's change into a Little Mermaid. Although, if it says that I have to do the research over, I might turn back into a full mermaid to do it. Because we've already done it. Let's go here. Let's go to Economic. And let's come down here. And let's come to, there's Outpost. It says unlocks Outpost. You're kidding. Grants Outpost Witch. Ugh. Mr. Villager, there's another one. We need a spyglass and a gold trade coin. Oh my gosh. There's another one. So we can't get the Outpost wish. So we researched Outpost, and now we could get the Outpost claim. And now we need a spyglass. Oh my goodness, and a gold coin. Okay, so oh, this is wild and crazy. So we're gonna go across to Genesis first. Unbelievable. So we're gonna come here. Sorry, my nose is itching. Let's go to her and let's see if she has, I know that she knows how to make it. So we need 8 coins and we need 1 piece of gold, I think that is. Let's see if she has any gold. She does not. So we're going to get 8 coins. I should have some coins on me, but I don't think I have enough. I do. Okay, I'm going to give her 6 more coins. We'll put these back. And then I'll get her the, wait. Why didn't they go together? Ooh, that much of a change? Let me give her 2 of these coins just to make sure. 1, 2. Just to make sure that she has 8 of the kind. That's interesting. It's acting like there's something wrong with those. Okay, so 8 coins, and then we need a piece of gold. So we'll go get her the gold. I know! It's so wild. Hi, guys. Oh, good. He's delivering. Excellent. So he just delivered to her. We're not magical. So we can't, we can't fly. We can't swim through the air. Oh my gosh. Let's get gold. And we need an ingot. And we've got plenty of those down there because Keyshore, the ore smelter, is helping Riley, and Riley and Keyshore are getting us lots of gold. I'm going to give her a full stack. Now, they might take it away. She might request that it go back, but I'm going to give her a full stack of gold since we have it. And we'll go by and we'll do that. And then we'll see how quickly we can get one. How many do we need? How many do we need? I think we just need one. But I'm going to look and see in just a minute. Because that would be interesting. Hold on for a second. Is there a way to see how many coins are needed for the fountain? For the claim? For the claim wish? I don't think there is. Let's see. Let's come here. So we thought it was going to take a diamond, but it says it takes gold. It doesn't take these. Let me use one of these and let's see if it takes one of those. It'll at least tell us what we need. So here we go. So let's put this in and let's put this in. And they're coming up, and what does it say? It doesn't say anything. Let's pick these up. And it didn't take them. And let me see if it told me why. It did not. All right. So this time it's not telling me anything. So we know it's not a regular coin. So, shoot. Oh, wait. I need to do the research. That's right. Wait, I need to do the research. Yes, I need to do the research. That's why I need the coin, to do the research. And how many do I need? I don't have any yet. Sparks and particles, but I still need to do the research. Let's put that there. What am I going to do? And to do the research, how many coins did I need? That's what we were doing. I'm sorry, I got distracted by other stuff. Hold on for a sec. As we needed to do the research. It's like going, I'm not telling you again that you need research. Okay, fine. Let me see what I need. It says I need 1 coin and a spyglass. Grr. I knew I got interrupted. So we've got the stuff for the gold coin. So the gold coin can be done. And now I have to go over to Giovanni, who is the mechanic, and get him to make a spyglass, which I think involves 2 other pieces that are needed that he probably doesn't know how to make. So we'll look and see. Sean is at the recycling center, and we're coming up to Giovanni right here. And let's look for spyglass. That's what happened, that I actually forgot that I needed to make a spyglass. Sorry about that. And there it is. And how do you make one of these? It's definitely the mechanic. And we have these things. I'll have to check and see. Teach this. Let's look at this amethyst shard. Let's look at shards and see how we get them. H-A-R-D. Let's get a shard. And a shard is broken off by cutting board. And that's it? So nobody can do a shard in Minecolonies. That's something the player has to do. And I know that we have amethyst in the warehouse, but it looks like only from a block. Let's see. Yep. Spyglass and coins. So let's look for shard. Do we have any? No. Do we have any Amy? A-M-E? Amethyst? I thought I did. I did. It's been used. Well, we're waiting for some to come from Luke, so we're stuck. We're stuck. How much time? We have a half hour. Luke, we'll have to wait for Luke to ship us some shard. So we are stuck waiting for now. The school was started. They made a breakthrough on open the nether, so now the nether can be done as well. And so we're waiting on all those things to be done. And while we're waiting for now, let's look at the, let's go, where can I go? Let's go in the house here, because they're at work. So I'm going to go into Harper and Gregory's house for a second. And I'm going to change back into a full mermaid. And for those of you who don't know, I do this because they asked me in other towns not to do this in public, because apparently it disturbs the people. So here we go. It is still daytime in the morning, and I know that Riley didn't come up. I'll have to check him for tonight. When it starts to be night, we'll check him again. I want to put in this one since it's the same as this. And what I think I'm going to be able to do is to scan this and then put in one like it. And I think I'm going to do that right now, because I need a couple of these. So I'm taking away that so that we don't get that as a part of the scan. And let's come here and let's look at what? I need a scan tool. S-C-A-N. Let's do a scan tool, and I might need daytime for this. If everyone's going home and going to bed, and they are, let's come over here and let's get Riley to go to bed. As soon as we see enough people going to, there you go. So they're going to bed, so we can get Riley to come up from here. And there he is. Hi, I know you're sleepy. Go ahead, go to bed. Yeah, no, I get it. I understand it's a problem. It's like going, when is this going to be fixed? I know. I know. Okay, now, did everyone go to bed? We'll find out in a minute. No. And so that means that Hattie is not going to bed still. And she's not going to bed anymore, in the same way that Harrison wasn't. Oh, wait, no. She's here. Wait, where is she? Oh. Oh. That's interesting. Yes, he leaves like, you know. No, I think he recognizes. He's like going, hey, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. At least Hattie's in bed. Somebody's down in the mine. Somebody's still down in the mine. How much do you want to bet that Mia went down in the mine? Maybe that's what he was trying to tell me, that Mia's in the mine. Someone's in the mine with him. So let's go back down and check. I know it's very silly, but let's look and see if we can find someone. Down here? I don't see anyone this time. I don't see any name tags. Ah! Now I see someone. Who is this? It might just be Jessica. But let's see. That's not Jessica. Mia. She's doing DoorDash. I'm sure that's a part of it. That she's doing DoorDash and then she can't get back up. I don't know what's going on with these, why this isn't working. But we'll have to call her. It is Mia. And we'll just have to call her back to the town hall to get her out of here so that everyone could go to sleep. Yeah, I think Mia is actually doing DoorDash. I think she is. She's the stew-melier from Trade Post, and she makes perpetual stew. She makes stew out of the surplus vegetables in the warehouse, surplus foodstuffs. She's doing it on purpose. I think she's just infatuated with Riley, and I think that's what's going on there. So let's come here, and let's go to here, and let's get Mia, and there she is, and let's click, and let's recall her, and there she is, coming out of the mine. We're recalling her with magic to get her to come out of the mine. She's going to go home and go to bed. And when she goes to bed, everyone will be in bed this time. So what happened with the archery, I know now. I had started Maisie working on the archery, and then I made her stop because I wanted to put up the guard tower. So she stopped before she put in that bed, and that bed must have been registering even though it wasn't there yet. Because remember when we went up and looked at him, I didn't remember a bed being there. I don't remember a bed being next to him. Yeah, I don't remember that bed being there. So apparently they were waiting for this bed because it was a partial level 3 at the time. That's the only thing that I can think. See, because it's not a level 3 still. But because I brought her back for a minute or two to work on this, I think that got the bed there. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. She's not working on this. She still hasn't gotten the glass right here, but we can see that McKenna is absolutely working on the schoolyard. She's just clearing away all of this dirt at this level, and then she will get it done. In the meantime, we're going to use the scan tool, but I think I'm going to sleep through the night, and then we'll use the scan tool in the morning to get that piece of road, which is a ramp. The ramp original style that the ramp came from was dark dust. It is a dark dust ramp that we have made out of different material. So we'll do that. Kenna's just waiting for supplies and getting rid of the excess dirt in the location. We can look and see what, mutton. That's right, we didn't look and see what mutton recipes there were. Hold on for a second. So Eli, what are you selling today? Cabbage seeds, but these are farmers market cabbage. They're not Minecolonies cabbage. Minecolonies cabbage is not in seed form. And then we have cod, but we have Madeline to get us cod and foxglove. Interesting. And there's Mia this morning, and there she goes. She's going to do her DoorDash thing. And hopefully she's not delivering to Jessica. I should have brought Jessica up. Right, Jack? So let's come down here just for a second. Let's look for mutton recipes. Crafting. And teach recipe. And let's look and see if we can make some mutton dishes. MUTT. Is it showing any of the Minecolonies ones? It's showing ones from others. I mean, we could get her to do the raw, but I mean, and make it just into cooked mutton, and they could have it with tortillas. But I'd like to find, let's go to @Minecolonies and find something that's made with mutton. Oh, what's she making? Ooh, she's making soup. Look at her. She is making chicken soup. Excellent. Excellent. Yay. Okay. And let's go back to where we were, and let's find something for her to make with mutton. I think there's a mutton dinner. She didn't show when I tried to get it. I think that's the only thing, isn't it? And there it is. There's mutton dinner. We don't have any peas. We can't grow peas here. We need hot and humid. So we'll have to import some in order to make that meal. So I'm just gonna have her cook the meat. So they have an extra meat for right now. So we're going to have smelting, and we're going to smelt mutton. We're going to smelt this, and that will give us, there we go. There's the recipe. And so she'll be able to add that. We'll add it to the restaurant menu so that they can eat it until we actually have a recipe. Hi, Gilbert. That's our baker. And let's come over and add mutton for now to the recipe. Great. Wesson likes the idea. And so we come here. And there it is. So we have roasted mutton, which is not ours. All of these dishes are Cooking for Blockheads and Farmer's Delight. I think they're only Farmer's Delight, these foods down here. We're not going to have those. We're just going to serve mutton by itself. And I think we can right here. So we're going to add that. See, we have pork chops and we have mutton for right now, until such time as we can actually get it. And they can just eat that with tortillas. So that's a good meal. Now we're done for a second. How much time? We have about 20 minutes. So let's scan this. And I'm going to put it in 2 different places. So I have a tool on me, and it starts from right. Let's have it start from right there. That's one end. And it goes all the way down to, it has to go down into the ground from right here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. From right here. Okay, let me see what that says. That's it. And let's show the recipe show everything. We're going to remove the dirt, and we're going to remove the grass block, and we're going to remove, oh shoot, I'm removing it from here. I'll have to put it back. Let's leave it the way it is for right now. Let's just go ahead and take this. I think I need to say okay. Let's just remove these things for right now. So this is what we want, and let's name it. Let's name it decoration, infrastructure, I don't know how to spell infrastructure. F-R-A, C-T-U-R-E, infrastructure. I hope that's correct. / ramp, old ramp, A-M-P, and then we have to put Old English, because this is specific. So then we save it, and there it says infrastructure ramp, and that's good, Old English blueprint, and we can see it. So now we don't need this. We can put this here just for a second, and let's come over here and let's get that from my, it should come up immediately. Nope, it's not coming up. Monster to Mermaid, Monster to Mermaid, infrastructure, Old English ramp, and there it is. Okay, so let's turn it around. Now this is actually the ramp from Dark Dust. So the original design for this ramp is I'll check his name in just a minute. And we're using it because it works really nicely for roads, and we are going to construct it right now. And there it is constructed. Let's collect all these things that have gotten taken away here. And I'm going to need an axe, a shovel, and I might need a pickaxe. So let's take the axe first, and let's get rid of that piece of wood. We lost one of the trees, so we'll have to move that tree. We'll have to move this tree. Here we go. To some place. And now let's take the tool and just take this part away for now. There we go. So here it is. So this is where it sits. And so the ground comes all the way down here. And I forgot about that side, so that's why we've got that. I'll have to fix that. But that's nothing in comparison to doing the whole thing. And it is at the right level. It should come down to the right level. If it doesn't, we'll just have it only come to the level that it's at. Let's get another scan tool for a second. We're just going to scan, and let's get a new one. We're going to take away the block here, and I'm going to start on this side. How far? I think this is too far. Right here. I only need it to be from right here. See where this is? So I need it to be from right here. So let's take this tool, this scan tool, and let's scan this part. That's the second position. And let's come all the way over to here on this side, and let's scan it all the way up to here on this side. And let's see, whoops. All right, I just changed the second position for a minute. So let's come here and scan the second position right here. Okay, and now let's look up in the air and see what we've got. And now we've got this. We missed a spot, but I think it's okay. I think this is going to come down as far as we want. And so we're just going to use the scan tool to take away the materials here. So let's remove the dirt. Wait, we said replace by mistake. So let's remove the dirt path, remove the block. Let's remove the lush dirt from here, lush dirt path, lush dirt grass, and the tall grass. And let's X. And now we have this whole area smoothed out. And I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep so we can see this a little bit better. But I think the whole area here is clear, so they can at least walk just straight across here, and we'll see how that works in just a moment. Let's go to the mine and let's get everyone out of the mine. I feel like just going ahead and calling Mia, because it's more than likely that she's here. Recall him. So he was in the mine. Let's recall Jessica so that she doesn't starve. Hi, Jessica. You come up now. Okay, and let's see if Mia is home. If she's not home and in bed here, then we'll have to go get her. Let's see, this is Wesson right here and down, and there she is. So Mia's home today. She went home, and so that's good. So we should have all citizens. Yeah. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. All citizens are tucked into bed. Oh my gosh. That is just so crazy. Okay, so let's come here and let's go. I touched the wrong key. And I'm going to go to bed so that I can look at that in the daylight. So we have a scan tool. I just don't want to touch anything accidentally. And we'll put this here. I think I'm going to make that scan tool that I have on me go away now. This one. Make that one go away, and those things need to go into the warehouse. It started raining. How convenient for us. We just happened to be going to bed. So that'll keep it. Oh my gosh, we're not going to get anything else done today. Wow, but at least we know what's going on. At least we know that we're waiting for gold coins to put in the fountain. And we had done 3 coins in the fountain, 3 gold coins, but the fountain might be acting like it's not working. We did get some special effects, so maybe it's working. We'll see. Right now, we're just going to try the claim piece when the time happens, when we have the gold coins, and we'll check on those the next time we're in. And we need the spyglass to train. I forgot about it already once again, but I'm coming down here to pick these things up so that we can get them. And I didn't count the number of pieces of wood that I took. Let's say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that was 3 trees that are missing, and we'll have to replant them. And we can replant them along this wall here when we see how we're going to do that part. We should go ahead and put this in. It doesn't matter, they're not going down there. And this is what it looks like so far. So down here, let's see what this ramp looks like now. So the ramp looks like this, and we need to put dirt back in this area here. So this is looking like it's lush in this part here. So we're just gonna go ahead and bring the lush all the way back into this section super quickly. And we'll come to here. And we'll come up to here and put it in right in this part right here. Put it there. It's there, and then fill in this hole. Let's just fill that in, and there we have it. And on this side, this needs to come back. This is too high right here, and let's get a shovel. That means that when they jump down, I don't want them getting injured, and that's why we're bringing that part in. This part right here is the same thing. We're going to bring this part down, even though that was the path, actually. We have to bring it down for right now until we figure out what they're going to do in this section. They can still get to the house from this side. See right here? That's for the house. The question is, where this is right here, I don't think we're going to have this part. We're going to take this part away. And am I at the end? I am. But let me get, hold on, I'm going to cough. Thank you. I'm going to have two places where I'm not going to have them stepping over the gutter. We'll move that right there. There is a drain on that side. There is a place here. We might have to leave that. We're not going to have one here, so we'll put that in. And I think I'd like to have it come just a little tiny bit more that way. So I'm wondering if I should not have it on this side. I can have it on this side right here, but not on this side. I kind of like it on this side though. I don't think we're going to be able to have it here. As fun as that is, I think we're just going to have to settle for that. I'm not going to have it be here. So this building is fine for it to have that much concrete there. I'm fine with it. Right here, we're going to begin to take this way and just have it be normal dirt. And there's their little path area there. So all we have to do is match up these two roads, which you can see from here, they don't match yet. So we'll get them to match up. We're going to bring this road along here, and we'll do that the next time, but we at least have this part in, and we have this piece now to use in the other sections as well. Let's take away this one, and let's just have this. So we have a drain here, and I kind of like having that drain there. So I'm going to keep that drain. So this is the way we're putting in the roads. And the Mermaid Nation of Tana is using their builders. I have always built the roads myself until the end game, until they're at level 5, and then I let them build roads sometimes. But I like building the roads. I used to build the houses too, but that was before the houses became so tied to the food system that there's no way to have a level 5 house unless you have level 5 food, and level 5 food would mean a level 5 chef and a level 5 farms and those kinds of things to do it. And so, yes, you think she's doing it. Yeah, I think so. I think it's just, let's see where she's going. See, she's going now. This is Mia right here. Let's see where she's going right quick. And look where she's going. Is she going into the mine? She's not going into the mine. Where are you going? She is doing DoorDash. See that? She just delivered some food to Marcos. And now where's she going? And now she's going back. She is actually doing delivery. How are they communicating with her? Maybe the couriers are taking her the message that so-and-so wants food. Marcos wants some of your perpetual stew. Okay, I'll deliver it. Thank you, everyone. That's where we're at. That's where we're at right now. I hope you enjoyed that. And yes, I'm going to Discord right now to talk to Ayer, who is the developer of the Minecolonies trade post for Minecolonies, which is a mod for Minecolonies mod. And then I'll go to Minecolonies and see what's going on with the ladder and see what's happening there. So enjoy your games, everyone. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. And we've been listening to Drone Hands and Drone Hands music. You can check it out. The links are in the About. He's on Discord. He's on YouTube and on Twitch. I know, but it's Monday. I know, and I have to go do things. And now we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus. And Vincentius Primus is made the intro and outro music. And so it'll be good. It was good. I'm glad. And test well, yes. Before we go, Mr. Villager, the thing that Vincentius Primus gave you yesterday regarding coding, regarding doing your coding, did you try some of that? Did you go out and try it? I forgot to ask you that earlier. He might be gone. He said goodbye already, so we'll see if I get an answer. And thank you everyone for being here. There was someone here earlier. And thank you for being in chat, all of you. And I'll get the answer to that question on Discord. Oh, we're not yet there yet. I'll get the answer the next time. Oh, you did? A tiny bit. Okay, good. Good. It's hard, isn't it? But it's the kind of challenge that you need in order to do your technicals. Yeah. You have to leave. Oh, you had to leave yesterday. Yeah. No, I understand. I understand. Okay, here we go. Bye for now, everyone. Bye for now.